expanded by the Department of Treasury in a new statement Friday night. If you missed it, well, that's why you're part of the Purple Power community, because I don't miss anything. Then we're going to go to stimulus checks out of queue, but without a delay, let's look at how many checks we're getting on average. 18 months, $3,000 a month, 5 checks per month, fast stimulus. And again, all these incredible checks have the same eligibility. They're stimulus checks for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, low income. Let's go into the first 3 checks, A, B, and C. Then we'll go over that membership newsletter. Have you become a member? Do it right now. Don't wait. The link is on the video. Join the channel. And then we'll continue to E to K and out of Q. All right, let's go to A, B, and C. Stimulus checks, A, B, and C. These were passed by the President of the United States in spring of last year, and they are really wonderful. They are incredible. Stimulus check A is a beautiful $6,500 to $12,000 stimulus check. How do you get it? You go into the video, join the channel, go into that membership newsletter, which we're going to go over in a second, and click the link and start getting that beautiful stimulus check A. Wow, just wonderful. Spella got it. Len Glenn got it. A lot of people have been getting this beautiful stimulus check. It is just wonderful. Stimulus check B is a great stimulus check if you like lots of checks. And I like lots of checks, don't you? Well, it's paying on average 18 months of 2023 stimulus checks. And not 18 checks, 18 months of stimulus checks. Because it's paying for your rent or your mortgage and all your utilities. That's upwards of about 5 checks per month. And that's upwards of about $5,000 a month. It's huge. And viewers are getting this all the time. Of all the stimulus checks in tonight's broadcast for 2023, this is the one that pays the most checks. We have a check coming up later in this broadcast that pays $500,000. But this pays the most checks itself. So go into this video, join the channel, become a member, get that beautiful purple hawk emoji behind your name, and start getting stimulus check B. Stimulus check C is the third one from Joe Biden in last year's executive actions. It's for rent, utilities, mortgage assistance, and more. And it's just wonderful. In that membership newsletter, after you join, it tells you it's stimulus check C, who to call, what to say, and how to say it for these incredible stimulus check C's across the board. And what kind of money can you get for these stimulus check C's? Let's look at the success stories that can be your success stories as well. Do you want $30,000 of rent? Well, become a member. And that's what viewers are getting for stimulus check C. It is huge. Look at these beautiful numbers. Nisi, all the way up to Elizabeth, people are getting massive sums of money on this channel for over 2 years for stimulus check C. You're watching LALATE, #1 for financial news in this subject matter in America. I've gotten people over $50 million since this channel launched 3 years ago next month. And there's no more comprehensive coverage than anything you've seen here, except on LA. The comprehensiveness goes into all the in-depth reporting on every broadcast of this channel across the board. It's so important to never miss a show because there's something always happening on LALATE. Then, what about utilities? Well, utilities, people are getting even more money in utilities than ever before. Len Glenn getting 14 months of utilities. That's a lot of money because you may have 5 utility bills per month. That's a lot of money. So go out of the video to stimulus check C. It tells you who to call, what to say, 12 different places for that beautiful money for utilities. And then combinations of checks. Well, Nisi's at $23,000. She went to $50,000. Mark was at $32,000 of 2023 stimulus checks. He went to this graphic, $50,000, then $100,000, then $166,000. And here's Lorraine with her 2023 stimulus checks, and she went from $105,000 to $155,000. Again, we're only at stimulus check A, B, and C from Joe Biden. Dragon, triple member to all 3 channels, volunteered to the community page, has gotten $170,000 of 2023 stimulus checks. Johnny helped 20 friends and neighbors get $250,000 of 2023 stimulus checks. Big sums of money across the board. So far, we've done stimulus checks A, B, and C. B is the best check for getting 18 months of stimulus checks. But in a second, we're going to go to the check that pays $500,000 of stimulus. We're going to go to the check that pays for a brand new computer, tablet, and laptop. Yeah, you'll open the mailbox and there'll be a brand new computer tablet because you became a member and got that beautiful stimulus check applied for. And we'll go to that brand new stimulus check, well, I should say brand new expansion of an existing stimulus check that happened last night. And if you missed it, well, Don't worry, because that's why you're part of the Purple Power community. Because when laws get changed, they're often changed on a Friday night at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And guess who misses it? Not me. And not you, because you're going to hear it about it 5 minutes from now. It's coming up in just a second, after we take a break just for a second to take a look at that wonderful membership newsletter. So far you're excited. You like that stimulus check B. It pays 18 months of rent of checks. You like that C because it pays so much money. But you're wondering, okay, how do I get this stimulus? I'm on SSI, I'm on SSDI, I'm on SSA, I'm veteran, I'm low income. I want it. How do I get it? Step 1, go into this video, subscribe. Step 2, go into the video, join the channel. Join either LA1 or LA2 or LA3, doesn't matter which of the channels you're watching. It's the same membership newsletter. Then you go into the membership newsletter and start applying for these incredible stimulus checks. And everyone and their sister and brother is talking about the membership newsletter now. Why? Because it's gotten so much easier, so much bigger, with so many more features for the same original price of that membership newsletter. The membership newsletter has all your incredible stimulus checks, as it always did before. But now, those stimulus checks are updated sometimes on the hour. Last night, Stimulus Check E, featured in the membership newsletter for over a year, got an update from Department of Treasury at about 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time in the middle of the night on a Friday night. Did I miss it? Of course I did not. Did you miss it? Probably not, because we went right into the membership newsletter, a modification last night, and I sent an alert. I said Stimulus Check E got changed. And it got changed for the better, expanded. Also, the membership newsletter now features the latest details on economic data coming out, job reports, the latest details on stock moves, the latest details on crypto moves, the latest details that impact your wallet, all for the original price of that original membership newsletter was 2 years ago, unchanged. It's the original price point. You don't want to miss becoming a member. So now let's go into that stimulus checks E through K. These are the ones from Congress. And here you go, the breaking news overnight. Stimulus Check E, featured on this channel for nearly a year, has the provisions in there from Congress. And last night, Department of Treasury, in the middle of the night, expanded the eligibility and expanded the payout for Stimulus Check E. What did they do? It's all in the membership newsletter. And it was also sent out as an alert last night, but it's in the membership newsletter right now if you missed it. Stimulus Check E has now been expanded to include more vehicles, more payout, and more eligibility than ever before. This is jaw-dropping exciting. It's Stimulus Check E. Go down to in the membership newsletter. You will see the change that happened overnight. And again, this is sent out from Treasury on a Friday night when everyone's at the casino having too much $12 ice cream. So you may have missed it, but I didn't miss it because I wasn't at the casino. Stimulus Check F, a $4,000 stimulus check. Stimulus Check G, beautiful, 30% off. Stimulus Check H, $2,000 stimulus check. These are all the ones from Congress again. I and J, $8,000 and $8,000 stimulus checks. And then Stimulus Check K, a beautiful $14,000 stimulus checks. So those so far are A, B, and C, your 2023 stimulus checks from the President of the United States by executive action last year. E through K, from Congress, and E, changed by the President of the United States, expanded overnight from Treasury so that more vehicles, more payouts, more money qualify for you. A lot more money for Stimulus Check E. So exciting. And then I found you other stimulus checks right after Congress. Let's look at those. L, M, N, O, P, and Q. Again, same eligibility. Stimulus Check L is a beautiful $100,000 on average of loan interest-free money. M is a gorgeous $4,000 stimulus check. N, okay, of all the stimulus checks, this is perhaps the most popular. I love this one. It's a brand new computer. You heard me right. Stimulus Check N. Have you become a member? Why would you not? For the price of just a few dollars of a membership, you could potentially get a brand new computer, laptop, and free internet, and all this other incredible data delivered to you daily. Wow. Pays to become a member. Stimulus Check O, zero down payment, zero closing costs. And then Stimulus Check P and Q. P is a beautiful 3% refi. Q is an $8,000 stimulus check. So those are your beautiful stimulus checks A to Q. They all have the same eligibility. These are stimulus checks if you made less than $75,000 last year. These are stimulus checks if you're a married couple and made $150,000 or less last year. These are stimulus checks for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, and low income. Now, in addition to those stimulus checks, we have some other stimulus checks for you to go over as well. These other stimulus checks are the incredible Stimulus Check R. If you're a small business owner and you had employees on staff in 2019, the pandemic hit and you kept them on staff in 2020 for the entire year and at least 3/4 of 2021, you're going to get paid $26,000 per employee. You heard me right. That is $500,000 of stimulus checks for 2023 if it was 20 employees at the time. Insane. It's in the membership newsletter, Stimulus Check R. It's the employee tax retention credit. Then, what about unemployment stimulus? If you are an employee that was fired as a W-2 employee anytime recently, you're entitled to unemployment stimulus, and that's a lot of money. For every week that you're a fired W-2 employee and still unemployed, you're getting a check. Step 1, file the claim. Go to your state's Department of Unemployment and file the claim. Willing to work? Answer yes. Able to work? Answer yes. Date you were fired? Put the date you were fired as a W-2 employee in there, and claim will be approved. That's how step 1 generally works. Step 2, want a check for each week you're a fired W-2 employee and remained unemployed? Then go through it and do each step one at a time. And this is a lot of money. It's thousands and thousands of dollars. It's in addition to all the other stimulus featured in this broadcast. It's unemployment stimulus. Finally, children's stimulus. If you had a child who had to stay home during the pandemic and you had to pay for their meals as opposed to the school that would normally provide it to you for free or discounted, then you're entitled to some PEBT checks. Those are coming to you from your states, and details of them are coming to this channel in the next few days across the board. So there you go. That is your massive stimulus rollout for 2023 as of tonight. With the breaking news tonight, you're hearing it for the first time in prime time. Stimulus Check E getting expanded by the Biden administration via the Department of Treasury on a Friday night after everyone had gone home for the weekend. I caught the story. It was a news release, and it's absolutely incredible, the details of which are in the membership newsletter. That membership newsletter is now better and more powerful than ever before. Join this channel right now. Go into that membership newsletter, start applying for stimulus checks, and as soon as a stimulus check is changed, like Stimulus Check E was changed in the middle of the night, it goes into the membership newsletter, and I'll send out an alert to you so you don't miss it. Go into this video, join the channel, welcome the 100 brand new members. It pays to become a member. Of all the incredible stimulus checks in that membership newsletter, let's go with some of the details of it right now. Largest stimulus check, $100,000. Smallest stimulus check, $8,000. Fastest routing time, 2 days. Johnny started on Monday. By Wednesday, he had $45,000. By Friday, he had $500,000. He had $75,000 with 18 applications in. We have checks for rent, utilities, mortgage assistance, computers, tablets, laptops, internet, cars, and more. It's just absolutely incredible. And the largest stimulus check, I should say, is, of course, $500,000. These are 2023 stimulus checks for you, and it's just absolutely incredible. Welcome to the incredible family of the Purple Power community. And the big second half, let's see what's coming up. The week started with the parent company of Facebook reporting corporate earnings and giving guidance, and it blew the market through the roof. But the rest of the week did not end that way, as Google, parent company, Alphabet, Amazon, and Ford came around and surprised the markets. Not particularly all good news. We'll go over the latest details across the board. Plus, we had a series of coins we recommended earlier in the week that were giving big pops. Well, what happened today? This is right today. Bit holding, Ethereum holding, but man having a nice little pop again. And what were the breakout coins? Meantime, have you caught the 3 channels? Don't forget, just 3 parts of this broadcasting community. There's LALATE 1, which you may be watching right now, that airs shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with a very, very popular LALATE Live, a brand new show every morning and a brand new show every night that starts at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Then on Channel 2, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then on Channel 3, have you missed it? I bet you have not. It's Crypto Wall Street Live. That is the brand new talk of the town. The latest details on the markets, your stocks, your bonds, your crypto. It's a lot of fun, and people are making big sums of money, and it's always so interactive. It's coming up in the big second half as we go into Crypto Wall Street Live, and the latest details on what happened with the financial markets as Alphabet, Amazon, Google, and also some surprises from Ford came in after the close yesterday. And we'll be looking at those breakout coins right now. Look at this deliciousness. My goodness. I'll be back with you in 60 seconds as all the excitement that heats up Wall Street Crypto Live comes to prime time in 60 seconds. It's a big night, and we're just getting started. See you back shortly as all this and more continues in America's most watched show in prime time. It's LALATE. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.lalate.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more.
From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a major night here on Evenings LALATE as a major stimulus item is expanded overnight. We'll go over which of these incredible stimulus checks for 2023 was expanded overnight and the expansion of some crypto overnight. Major runs on crypto underway today, and we're going to look at the big breakouts that members got pouncing on earlier today, and also those corporate earnings that went left and right this week after Meta killed it, and other companies struggled across the board. We're going to go over these 2023 stimulus checks, 18 months, 5 checks per month, $3,000 across the board. But the breaking news, if you missed it on the broadcast before this one, is one of the incredible stimulus checks featured on this channel over the last year got expanded by the Biden administration Friday night for members. We'll go over the latest details of which of these 2023 stimulus checks for you, SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, low income, got expanded overnight. It's all incredibly exciting. But if you're a member, you already saw it in the membership newsletter. As soon as something happens, whether it's a breakout of crypto, a new stimulus check, or an expansion of a stimulus check, it goes right into that membership newsletter that everyone's talking about, because this is #1 in America for financial news of this subject matter, #2 overall. 3 channels will know the tonight's broadcast. We're going to go over these 2023 stimulus checks fast. We'll go over the latest details of the financial markets, corporate earnings that came in all this week, a miss from Ford, but a beat with Meta. And then we'll go over the breakout coins tonight from the left and the right that are doing incredibly well, and where those opportunities across the board. But there's a reason why you watch this channel, because last night, after the close of the markets, the Biden administration announced the expansion of one of the stimulus checks featured on this channel for over a year. And if you're a member, it immediately went to the membership newsletter, you saw it, you got the alert, and also you got the breaking details across the board. We'll be looking at the latest details as we tee up tonight's Crypto Wall Street Live broadcast, Stimulus Live broadcast as well, and also the latest details from the shores of Santa Monica, California. It's a big broadcast, it's a brand new show, it's a huge night with so much going on across the board, from the left, from the right, and over and above. It's a big show tonight, and it starts right now.